Good afternoon. Rochester firefighters saw one of their own injured at a large apartment fire on Thurston Road today. They're still there hours after it broke out. A total of 5 alarms were called as part of a massive response. The first fire took place at 440 Thurston Road. Firefighters say that smoke and flames spread throughout the apartment building. Adam Chodak is live at the scene with the very latest. Adam, what can you tell us right now?
All right, John, this has been a massive operation. It took firefighters all day just to get to this point where those flames are no longer shooting out of the windows, but there is still a lot of work to be done, as you can see. The smoke still coming off of the roof there. Meanwhile, RG&E, we're told, is inside taking out a water line, preparing the building for demolition. As they begin to demolish it, which could begin this evening, apparently crews are going to have to look for and continue to put out hot spots. That is how large this fire was today. Now, around a dozen people called this building in the 19th Ward home before the fire started to consume it right around 8 a.m. Firefighters say they knew right away, right when they got here, that this was a life-saving, not a building-saving operation. Smoke and flames were taking off out of all 3 floors, with most of the action in the back. The 5-alarm fire eventually drew in help from surrounding suburban fire departments. Now, 9 people inside, they did make it out. One of them, though, had to be taken to the hospital for treatment, and also one firefighter had to go there as well after falling through a floor.
He's doing not too bad, actually. Sore back, but and getting checked out at the hospital, but he should be okay, actually.
So this property does not have a pristine past. It was owned up until recently by a gentleman who has had several issues with other properties around the Rochester area. Peter Hungerford, he lives in New York City. You might recognize that name because he has been the focus of some lawsuits, some other violations, and even some city actions. This building behind me, the 440 Thurston Road building, it too has had some code violations, but as far as we can tell, those code violations had nothing to do with fire code. We'll of course continue to look into that, and we'll continue to report on this story as it progresses throughout the evening. John.
All right, Adam, thank you. We will have more information on the story and neighbors' reaction coming up at 5 and 6. You can also stay up to date on the story by heading to our website at rochesterfirst.com.